They covered our mouths and set the fire. The door was locked from the outside. I just shut my eyes and covered my ears.
They held me down. And the baby was right there. I thought they'd kill her if I didn't do what they said. I held her hand and just kept looking into her eyes. They lined us up and slapped us, one by one. If you fell, they lit you on fire. Is there still a God for people like us?
Sir, I believe this isn't just a fight. It's about protecting the soul of the kingdom, maybe even mankind. That's all. No idea about faith. But they serve food here.
Do I get land if I die? I just hope my knee holds up.
Want to stay alive?
The hounds? The king adored them. They would leap ahead of his command and tear out the enemy's throat. Loyal, ruthless teeth. He kept them close, always at the front. No one else was allowed to stand beside him. They were quick to read the room. Greedy, loyal, yet cruel. Their movements, razor sharp. Eyes always scanned. And when an order came, they never hesitated. As if they'd been waiting their whole lives for that moment. People envied them. Some hated them. Some tried to take their place. Others just lingered nearby, quietly. Everyone knew. The king would always need his hounds. And the hounds. They died foaming at the mouth, poisoned. They couldn't even bark. No one asked who did it. Because in this kingdom, such things are decided by the king. That clear enough? Now, let's see what he's got to say.
King Alaric gave the order. Less than 10 days after the hounds were dead. Their death became the reason for a greedy king, eager to claim Tarmos's gold and harbors. It was reason enough. Another of the king's armies passed this way. The king granted loyalty to many, and they marched beneath his banner. Some battalions chased the enemy. Some slaughtered the people. Some hid the women. Some burned the villages. The people feared them. In the place where the fire died, the crying stopped, and no names remained. King Alaric did not think of the people.
In the name of Elian, I raise the sword and give command. This is not mere vengeance. It is justice. It is divine order. And it is the final defense of our soul. Raise your swords, soldiers. Be not the ones who cower in silence, but those who rise in wrath. Today, we become the wrath of God.
Empire's rallying cry was splendid, lavish, radiant, but hollow. It was called justice. It was vengeance. It was God's will and the glory of the realm. It was etched upon banners. It covered the dead and wandered across the battlefield. Yet in those words, there was no scent of blood, no taste of iron, no trembling fingers, no hunger, no shattered bones, no breath frozen mid-scream. It was painted red, but never stained with blood. It rose high, but carried no weight, and long after death had passed, the words remained. King Alaric's war was won. He commanded us to move east, toward Blackmere. I leave this field behind, the bodies of my brothers still warm, and march toward what waits for us there.